Uh, I'm recording now. Oh, yeah, whatever.
Okay. Thank you so much, Brandon, for letting me interview you. You are the best. So, the first question is why sociology?
Why sociology? I would say I chose to get a BA in sociology because I didn't know what to do at the time, and
Mhm.
and during that time, I've took prior sociology classes in high school, and the teacher who I was taking it with, she said it's a career that's always gonna be, I won't say in demand, but it's always gonna be a career that's always gonna be needed,
Mhm.
and it's always something you're gonna always gonna have a job. So that kind of enticed me to go into sociology because of how secure the job is gonna be. But with how secure the job is,
Mhm.
the pay isn't as great as other jobs is, but it's like something. It's always gonna be something that you're gonna be able to work in a field that's always gonna be there,
Like
and
available?
yeah,
Yeah.
available. And right now that with everything's not with everything that's happening or everything, but it's a job that or what's it called? A career that not a career but a major that it's I would think it's growing in people because I see more people not I would say I see more people who are sociology majors or who have their bachelor's in sociology.
Okay. Nice. So, why CI?
CI was not my first choice of school. So I did community college first for the first 2 years, and then what's it called? And then I transferred to Northridge because that was the school that I wanted to go to. I
Mhm.
tried that out for a semester. I know I tried it out for a year. I saw how impacted the program of sociology was at Northridge, and I was not able to get all of my classes that I needed to get
Mhm.
to graduate on time. So after the first year of going to Northridge, I transferred to CI because yes, it's closer to where I live, and the
Mhm.
class size are smaller, which worked out in the end for like
Yeah.
how what's it called? Not I won't say inclusive, but how interactive or how you
Yeah.
interacted with the teachers. So it was a smaller class size. You were able to talk to your peers. You were able to get feedback from your teachers. So it was more hands. You can say hands on,
And like one to one?
kind of like that with the teachers. You were like, it
Yeah.
wasn't like a big lecture hall with like 80 students or anything like that. So it was a nice size, a nice different environment from Northridge to CI. So the class size was nice. The location to my house was nicer than going to Northridge, and
Mhm.
that's pretty much it for that aspect.
Awesome. Awesome. So, what do you like best about CI?
Best what I like best about CI
Mhm.
because I really didn't. I was like I didn't really I won't say interacted with school, CI life or like college life or anything. Like all I would go is go to school, go to
Mhm.
work, and that's pretty much it. What I would do when I would be at CI is just go to CI to just for my classes, and off when my classes were done, I would just go home or go to work or anything like that. Like
Mhm.
I was saying, like the thing that I really liked about the CI when I got there was like the class sizes because they were very manageable. It was smaller classes, so how I was saying previously, the teachers were able
Yeah.
to have one, like you can say 1-to-1 or like in small group sizes, and you actually got more feedback with the teachers. You actually got more out of the class, out of the classroom setting at CI. So that's one big aspect that I really liked about um what's it
Awesome.
called CI.
Awesome. Okay. So, what did you do with your degree actually?
Me with my degree.
Mhm.
So first, so well, I was still going to CI. I became a behavioral interventionist
Mhm.
for about so I was still doing school. I got into behavioral interventionist. So I was a behavioral interventionist in group in home settings and at a facility setting. So I would
Mhm.
do that. So I would work with kids with who were in on the spectrums of autism or any type of learning intellectual disability type of thing or physical too. So I
Mhm.
did that for 5 years, and then I got into what's it called? I got into or previous now I'm where I'm working is a paraeducator in a middle school setting. So that's what I've been doing now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what
And
I've been using my
education field?
degree.
Yeah.
But then right now, previously, I went, so I don't know if this applies, but I'm currently going back to school right now. I'm in school right now too. So I am getting
Oh,
my credential.
awesome.
So I'm getting my credential degree in special needs education. So I'm
Yay.
I'm doing that right now. So I'm in my first semester of my credential program for mild to mod to extensive credential. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what I know like my degree that I did sociology it does apply to this to like to
Yeah.
credential that I'm getting, but it's not
Mm-hmm.
like it's a nice background to have to get into the program, like the
Yeah.
background knowledge and everything. So, but I haven't really like gone fully into like sociology, what your typical major is. So, yeah.
Awesome. That's awesome. I'm so proud of you. Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. Why do you think enrollment is down in the sociology department?
Uh, I didn't even know the numbers were down, but
That's what I was gonna say because you said that you were seeing that people were getting their sociology majors, but it's actually not right now. The numbers are very low.
just only in that school or like overall.
Overall, I believe, and that's why I'm like, what we were seeing is that it's because a lot of it is there's not information going out, like people aren't really aware of what the sociology program is and the kind of careers you can get and stuff. So I feel like we felt like the lack of branding was part of it.
Okay. I would say like yeah, you can say that. I'll say you can say like the lack of branding of it, but
Mhm.
like how I said previously, look at me. Mm, but to me, it's like also like how I mentioned previously, like the numbers are down. I would say because I feel like people are seeing that yes, it's a fulfilling career to go into like sociology, but they see it at like I can see where people aren't getting enrolled in it because the pay is a big aspect. It's not like how would I say I won't say it's a lot of it's a lot of work for the individual first of all, and then like the type of careers that are available in sociology, like there are careers that have to be like they're you're involved mentally, physically,
Mhm.
emotionally. Like those are the type of job where like sociology gets into, and then they see. So I'm doing all these efforts. I'm putting my time, putting so much into it for this. It's fulfilling and everything, but the pay for that thing
Mhm.
is not equivalent to what we think it is. I
Yeah.
think like people are, from what I feel like people are in going to like sociology programs because or is it just because the people that I work with or the people that I'm going to school with or like they have background in sociology and they're current like other people are in careers in sociology because they want to be social workers and those type of aspects. For me, like
Mhm.
I feel like people are into the program, but like I said, number wise, it might be different
Mhm.
because I'm like with those population of people, so it's a skew
Yeah.
thing for me. But like I would say a big aspect is having to do with the money aspect where people aren't really getting into the career because they're like what's it called
Financially, it isn't there.
financially it's not there, and
Yeah,
like with the economy that we have right now and everything that's going on, they're
definitely.
like saying oh this is not going to be a career that I'm going to be able to maintain myself in this current economic system or economic thing that we're going through right now. So I would say like that's a big aspect that I think that why numbers are down because people are thinking, oh, how am I going to live? This isn't going to be
Mhm.
enough money. So what career can I find to actually live to live a comfortable?
Comfortable? Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for letting me interview you. And yeah, thank you. I think you stopped the recording though.
yeah, I
I
did
don't
stop
know.
it. Let me see. Let's pause.